Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. And this is the World Cup final preview. So in this video, I'm gonna preview the World Cup final: France versus Argentina. France beat Morocco in the semifinal, and Argentina beat Croatia in the semifinal. And they will be going head to head on Sunday. So it's gonna be a very entertaining matchup. I can't wait. You got Mbappe, Mbappe in France against Messi in Argentina. So this is Messi's final World Cup game, and Mbappe has the chance. Mbappe in France has the chance to repeat and go back to back World Cup winners. First time since Brazil did it in 1958 and 1962. So that's a huge history is going to be made regardless of the winner. It's going to be very interesting. I'm also going to, in this video, I'm going to be previewing the third place game, the Croatia. I think it's Croatia versus Morocco tomorrow. It's at 10 a.m. tomorrow, I believe. So I'm going to be previewing that game. Both teams had really good runs, very unexpected runs. I don't think anybody expected Morocco, especially, to get this far. And Croatia, after the World Cup performance they had in 2018, I don't think anyone really expected them to come back all the way back to the semifinal. They got to the final last year. This year, they weren't able to get there. They lost to Argentina, but yeah, I think Croatia's going to play, and that would be Luka Modric. Luka Modric is one that has not been given him given enough attention in this World Cup because you got guys like Ronaldo and Messi. It's their last World Cup, even potentially Neymar, his last World Cup. So you got Modric here. We have to enjoy him one last time in the Croatia uniform in the World Cup. He's probably Croatia's one of their best players of all time. He's going to go down in history as a legend there. He's still at Real Madrid, but yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go through the third place match quickly, just because, yeah, I'd like to give a prediction for that and give my thoughts about that before we jump into the final. So yeah, both teams had, like I said earlier, like, oh yeah, I'll share my screen. Okay, so both teams had unexpected runs into the semifinals. Morocco, obviously, a lot of the world was supporting them because they're an underdog, a great story, great underdog story. Their coach was just appointed a few months ago. You get Hakeem Ziyech back in the squad. That's their best player, and they went on this amazing run. I mean, a bunch of these players now have been scattered by big players, especially, you're on the world stage. Everybody knows about you now, especially guys like Amrabat, Boufal, and Nesri, Ziyech, and the goalkeeper Bono. I think it's like Bono or something. This is a nickname, Bono. But yeah, they're all gonna get bought by big clubs now. They're all gonna attract interest from the bigger clubs. So they're all probably gonna, in the January transfer window. It's gonna be very interesting because you have players from the World Cup. Usually, right after the World Cup, it's a summer transfer window, but this year it's the January transfer window, and we're still in the middle of the European season, Premier League season especially. So you're gonna have teams like in the Premier League trying to buy some of these players, especially like Amrabat. He's already linked to Manchester United, Liverpool, those big teams there. So yeah, it was huge for just Morocco, and especially for like the continent of Africa, I think, and just the world. It showed, a non-European or non South American team is able to go to the is able to go far regardless. And anything can happen in the World Cup. This Morocco team, they took down numerous big teams. I think these two teams played in the group stage. By the way, these two teams played in the group stage. I think it was a draw, like 0-0. Well, I don't know. I think it was a 0-0 draw. But yeah, Morocco has barely conceded any goals in this World Cup. I mean, other than the last game against France. France was just too good for them. But the first match between Croatia and Morocco, which was in the group stage, it ended 0-0. So that's what Morocco's good at. We know they're good at sitting back and then hitting on the break. That's how they won against Portugal. That was their one goal, and then they just sat back and amazingly defend. That back is so good. I think Seiss might be out for this game because he got injured. This is just the predicted lineup that the website put out. I don't really know, but like, yeah, I think Seiss is out. I believe. I don't know. Yeah, Roman Seiss, he's gonna be out probably. Because yeah, a few days he's out, and then Brozovic is out for. He got injured in the last game. So I'm unfortunate to see those guys go out. Brozovic is probably one of. I don't like him because he's on Inter. I don't like him, but when I watch him play, he's probably one of the most influential players on the field. And then you have Saiss. He's probably been their best defender, and he is the captain of Morocco. So yeah, I think that's interesting. That will lead to something happening in the game. But yeah, so I think my prediction for this game, I think I got Morocco in this game. I don't know. I feel like, especially them throwing off all those big teams, I can list all of them. I think they threw off Belgium. They beat Belgium. They beat Canada's not a big team. They drew with Croatia. I guess you can count that. That's a good result for Morocco. And then in the round of 16, they beat Spain, and then they went on to beat Portugal. And then a lot of people had them beating France. They said, "Oh, I think France can. I think Morocco can overthrow another big team, France." They weren't. They were unable to do that. But Portugal and France were two of the favorites heading into this tournament. So that's pretty crazy. And their FIFA ranking then 22 is going to jump up. As for Croatia, I think they finished second in the group, second to Morocco. And then they beat Japan. Their penalty taking was insane this group knockout stage, because they were really able to. They won two penalty shootouts to get to the semifinal. They beat Japan. Japan was probably the better team in that game, I'd say. Um, Croatia steals the result, goes to the next round, and then who they play after that? I forget. It was a penalty shootout. Oh yeah, Brazil. Oh yeah, the upset, the huge upset. Everybody expected Brazil to win the World Cup. That was my pick to win the World Cup. Croatia throws them off, sends them packing home, and Croatia gets the win in a penalty shootout. So in the penalty shootouts, they've been amazing. So yeah, Croatia's. They're you can't count them out. They have really good players too. Perisic, he always shows up in the big games. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to in the last game. Yeah, Croatia didn't play well at all against Argentina. You have Kramaric. I think he's still at Hoffenheim. He's pretty good. You have obviously Modric, Kovacic. If they only had Brozovic here, that would have been nice. These guys all have like the word itch at the end of their name. And you have Sosa. Sosa's been good this World Cup. So yeah. But all in all, I think Morocco's gonna win. I think they're gonna win 2-1 full time. I don't think it's gonna go to extra time. Yeah. So yeah, Morocco third place. There's not really obviously I think these teams would much rather be in the final here. So they're gonna be very frustrated. They're gonna be letting their frustrations out and everything in this game. So you're gonna want to play for it. They're gonna give it their all. This is some of these players. It's their last ever World Cup match, especially Luka Modric. So it'll be a good farewell for him. Hopefully for him, they win to say farewell. For Croatia, I think he's like 36, so I doubt he'll be back. Next World Cup. So yeah, my prediction is a 2-1 win Morocco. I think Ziyech is gonna score. I think Ziyech's gonna have like a. No, I think Zeke's gonna get an assist. He's gonna get it. Morocco's set pieces are so lethal. That's how they should be able to get a lot of their goals, because Ziyech's crossing is just insane. Oh yeah, and Ziyech. By the way, I think he needs to go to a big club, because some big club needs to get him. Because he's just insane. I don't know how he's just sitting on the bench at Chelsea. They didn't use him for years and years. They obviously used him occasionally, but he needs to find a new club. I'm excited for him. But yeah, so Ziyech, I think he's gonna get like an assist, something like that, and then yeah, and Nezir, I think he'll have 2 goals. I think he'll have 2 goals, and then he'll score like the match winner or something like that. For Croatia, I have like Kramaric scoring. But yeah, that's it for the third place game. Good stuff from these two teams. I'm gonna be doing a reaction to this game tomorrow morning, probably right after the game, hopefully. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll be doing that right after, and then obviously for the final, I'll be doing a reaction on Sunday, probably right after the game as well. Now the big game. I think we're gonna spend majority of the video talking about this. I don't know how long the video is. Oh yeah, so it's 8 minutes so far. So maybe another like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna be talking about this game, maybe possibly. But yeah, this is the big one. We have some injuries though. I didn't realize this. Whoa, okay. So we know Upamecano, Dialed Upamecano from Bayern Munich, and we know Adrian Rabiot from he's on Juve, right? From Juventus. They both missed the game last game on, I think it was on Wednesday. So Konate did a good job filling in for Upamecano. He's from Liverpool, the center back from Liverpool. And then I think like Fofana filled in for Rabiot. He was okay, but yeah. So I don't know. It seems as though they have so many injuries. I don't know. It's insane. We need to talk about France, because they're missing so many players. Let's start from the back. They're missing what? I think who they lose at center back. I don't know. I feel like they lost someone there, and then they lost like Lucas Hernandez is left back. They have Teo Hernandez to replace Lucas Hernandez. He's done a great job this World Cup. He scored one of the goals in the last game to beat Morocco. And then you have two of the best midfielders in the world that both belong to France. They are not in this World Cup. N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba, they missed the World Cup due to injury, and they were like just a crucial part of the last World Cup. They've just been a crucial. They were a crucial part. Without them, a lot of people did not see them winning, including myself. I thought they would go to the knockout stage and probably lose in the round of 16, something like that. But no, they're back in the final for the second time in a row. And then you have and Cuckoo, he goes out before the he went out before just right before the World Cup, and then you have Benzema who went out like a few days before France's first game. So Benzema, I mean, you lose all those guys, and yet they're still at the top. They're still, I guarantee if they had all those players, I mean, I don't know, they might have just cruised through. But yeah, it seems as though I mean, France soccer in general. I mean, what a development system that they're able, to do because it's insane that they can just bring in guys like Chouameni and Rabiot just to replace Pogba, and they've just done like the same job, just as good as a job as Pogba did, for France. I mean, Chouameni's only like 20. I mean, the pressure's on him and everything. He's only 20, and he's still able to just fill in on the world's biggest stage in the World Cup. This is the most viewed sports, tournament in the world. So I don't know how like these guys. I mean, they're young too. Like Upamecano and Konate, they're both so young. Looks like there's so many illnesses here. I don't know. I mean, illness. So like last game, Upamecano and Rabiot both missed because it was like they had an illness. I want to look up these guys. Teo Hernandez. I don't know like if these injury reports are really serious. I mean, it says doubtful, so like I don't really know how serious that means in soccer. At least I know in football, in like American football, that means like they're probably gonna miss the game. World Cup final at risk for Teo Hernandez. Oh my God, he has a knee problem. Okay, Rafael Varane. If they lose all of these guys, they're not winning. They're not winning. Um. Oh my gosh. France camp in chaos with Rafael Varane and Ibrahima Konate latest to be hit by a virus. Oh my! In the finals in 2 days. Coleman, he's not a starter, so I'm not gonna. But Chouameni and Rabiot, that's like their midfield. I mean, Chouameni. There's no news about Chouameni being injured. I'm gonna go with Rabiot. That's pretty crazy that Varane and Hernandez. Those are two like if they don't have those two players, they could like definitely lose the game. Those are like Juventus. Manchester United must return. Okay, there's nothing about him. Yeah, there's nothing about it. I think Rabiot's gonna play, and I think I don't know if Konate's gonna play. Wait, Konate, I need to look up. Chouamini and Rabiot, I think are gonna play. Yeah, Konate is gonna be ill, so I think he might miss. But they have Upamecano back, and then but I mean no Konate. Oh my God, they have two of their best center backs missing. If they miss Varane and Konate, then Upamecano and who's gonna? Let's check who they projected to be in the lineup, or did they do it yet? I don't know. They may have not done it yet. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they did it yet. Hold on. Let me check on my phone if they did. This is the FOD Mob website. They have an app too, so I'm trying to check if they projected the lineup yet. Because yeah, if they don't have some of those players there that I listed, like I don't know, it's gonna be difficult for them to win. Okay, I'm just go to one football. They usually have it. Wow. Okay, so yeah, they're saying Fofana is gonna play in midfield again. They're saying Konate and Varane and Hernandez are all gonna play. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it says doubtful, but that's a bit of some scary news. That I don't know what illness this is, but I think Upamecano and Rabiot missed the last game due to it. So there's an illness going around in the France camp, I guess. But yeah, so France, their journey here. Um, well, they won their group pretty easily, I think, right? Yeah, they won their group easily. Australia, Tunisia, and Denmark were in their group. So that was the easy group. They got out easily. And then they played Poland and they easily defeated Poland, and then they beat England. That was a good one. That was a good game. And then they just beat Morocco last on Wednesday. So yeah, they've probably been the best team in the tournament. I mean they just know how to win. Like 80 was on my 87 for he was on my stream when we did the match reaction. I think it was he said he like they just know how to win. Like they haven't necessarily been like they're not necessarily the best team or whatever, but they just know how to win because they had that experience from winning the last World Cup. I know not a lot of the players are new due to all the injuries that occurred, but But these guys just know how to win. I mean, Mbappe at his age, 23, this guy's experienced. I mean, he's played in the Champions League, he's played in the World Cup. He won the World Cup at 19 and was probably the best player when they won it. So I mean, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy, I mean, I think he's the best player in the world because he can literally just dribble through anybody. I mean, this guy, give him a one on one. I mean, easy. He's breezing past anyone. I mean, even you saw it against Hakimi. Hakimi was the one I thought would stop Mbappe. Hakimi I think probably he's probably faster, if not faster. He's like about the same speed as Mbappe. I mean, Kyle Walker did a good job against Mbappe because they have similar speed. I don't think Mbappe did good against England, but like Hakimi wasn't even able to stop Mbappe because Mbappe, I think it was the second goal against Morocco. He Mbappe drew through like five guys, shot the ball, and then the rebound, the substitute, I forget his name, but they subbed him on, and he just was able to tap it in. So Mbappe just has that type of impact in the game. He doesn't necessarily get the stats, but he's able to create chances and opportunities. Even if it's just a deflection from the goalkeeper and a simple tap in. And you don't wanna have him one on one. I mean, you have to double team him, you have to triple team him, you even have to quadruple team him. That's what I saw Morocco doing. I mean, he dribbled through five guys at one point. So yeah, I think he's just probably. I mean, the next generation is his. Like we saw Messi and Ronaldo dominate their generation. I think it's just gonna be Mbappe. He's probably gonna dominate this next generation. It's just like at the club level, I don't know, but for France, I mean, he's already won a World Cup. I mean, he could win a second. If he wins a second, oh my god, it's gonna be Mbappe. Wow, I don't even know. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I really don't because yeah, I can't really think of what's gonna happen because people are just gonna be like, "Oh, Mbappe, best player in the world," and I totally agree. I still think he's the best player in the world, and he's gonna like. I mean, his legacy will already at the age of 23 will be like so high above a lot of other players. I mean, he already has a World Cup and adding a second. I mean, what like Pele did that. Like he's like the closest thing to like. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be as good as Pele. Obviously, Pele was insane, but like Pele won at that age, like that 19, 18 age, I think, and then he went on to win again. I don't know if he played much in the 62 World Cup though. But like it's similar, like he's breaking records that Pele had originally had. So Mbappe is just breaking the same records. So that's the history that could be made there. France, if they win. I think yeah, first team to win it back to back since Brazil all those years ago. And then Argentina, if they win, Messi's first World Cup, Messi's first ever World Cup. And that would be to the delight of many people around the world. As a lot of people are, I mean, as you can see, I mean, more people picked Argentina. Personally, I'm gonna pick France. I already said that in the last video. I projected France was gonna win. It depends on those injuries though that you see there, but I still think France is gonna win. But Messi has a lot of fanboys around the world. Um, so I think yeah, I think that's gonna have a that's what that yeah, he just has so much support. And then the ref for the game, I wanted to just see. Oh yeah, and then this was the last game, I think. Yeah, June 30th, 2018. This game was insane. This was a good one. 4-3. It was in the round of 16. So France won that game. That was their World Cup run last time. Um, so that was like the last time they faced off in the World Cup. I don't think they probably definitely haven't faced off. Okay, so this is the ref, Sizemon Marciniak. I don't know how to say his name. I don't think I said it right, but I'm gonna look him up. Yeah, so France is doomed. Okay, I think, bro, like this game might be this game might be fixed or something because this ref, right? This ref is an Argentina fan. I think. Wait, yeah, there's like headlines about it and everything. Messi's nightmare with World Cup final Sizemon. I don't know. I heard something like this ref is like he's like a Messi fan or something. I don't know. Wait, Messi. I don't know. I feel like he was a. I saw some video. I don't know if it's true, but I saw some video the other day saying he was like an Argentina fan, but I looked it up to confirm. Um, I don't know. I saw like a picture of him in like a Argentina jersey, a Messi jersey. Like he went to one of the games in Qatar. So I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't impact the game. I want a fair like game and whatever. But but yeah, as I was saying, I think France. Yeah, I think yeah. So I think France. These two teams are very attacking teams, right? So I think what the thing is, I think France will be on the front foot. I think they just have a better squad in general because They just have, yeah, they have Mbappe, they have Griezmann. Yeah, oh yeah, and Griezmann has a great World Cup. He's probably been he's like up there with Mbappe as their best players. I mean, he made the switch down to Cam, so now he's playing like, I mean, he's been insane. Like people were saying he's even playing with like Conte, like dropping back and everything. He was involved with France's first goal. He made an insane run. Was able to get the ball into the box in the last game against Morocco. So Griezmann's been insane. He's been all over the pitch and everything. Yeah, and his ability to switch positions and go to a central attacking midfielder. I mean, that's not many players can do that, and it's good to see him doing better because last World Cup we know how good he was doing. He was doing so good, and then I think between that World Cup and this World Cup, he was at Atletico Madrid one year, and then he switched to Barcelona for 2 seasons, and then switched back to Atletico this past year. So it's good to see him doing well. I think he's been doing pretty good for Atletico as well. So it's good to see him doing well. And he's an entertaining player to watch, especially when he's with France. And last World Cup he was nice. And yeah, this World Cup, I mean, the World Cup's his tournament, I guess. He loves to play well in this tournament. Yeah, I think France is going to be on the front foot, attacking. The thing I've concern with is Argentina's defense a little bit. I mean, I don't think anybody on that defense can stop Mbappe. So like I said, Argentina's going to have to triple team him potentially. When he when he cuts into the box and they're gonna have to mark everybody. I mean, you guys like Giroud's been insane this World Cup. If you leave Giroud open, he's gonna finish his chance. I mean, he's been looking. And people said, oh, he's been reminding us of Henri. I mean, he broke Henri's record for most goals by in France history, I think, this World Cup. So so yeah, I think Giroud. I mean, they have so many options. They can cross it into Giroud. I mean, Dembele hasn't had a great World Cup. You have Griezmann. That front four is good. Yeah, and then you have guys like Chouamini. You know, we saw that shot against England. He can do stuff like that. He can do that. So yeah, I think France is gonna be and Mbappe are gonna be in on the front foot. But I don't know. I think Argentina on the counter attack is very dangerous. That's kind of what they're good at. And then Messi just on the break. You know, he can deal the ball to like Julian Alvarez, someone like that. Julian Alvarez has had a great World Cup as well. The Manchester City guy from Manchester City. He's had a great World Cup. And yeah, like if Messi's definitely going to be like crucial on the counter attack and everything. I think in this game, that's going to be a big aspect of the game for Argentina. Um, yeah, that's gonna be if they're gonna have to get their goal in the counter and then maybe sit back and defend against Argentina. The only problem, like I said, is I don't know. I don't know if I believe in their defense. I think Messi makes like the attackers better around him. Their defense has played pretty well though. So I don't know. They got like Otamendi, he's good. Romero is good. And then I don't know how good their left backs and right backs. I don't know how good they are in terms of defending. Um, but and then the midfield battle, I don't know. I feel like I think France just has a better team. Like I said in the last game, on paper, France by far has a better team, but with Messi, you can't count them out. And it looks like okay, so Argentina's ranked third and France is ranked fourth in the FIFA rankings. So yeah, it's pretty evenly matched game. Um, so yeah, on to the prediction. I think this will be the last part of the video. I'm gonna go. I already said I was. I don't know what I said in the last video. I think I said 2-1 to France. I think I always predict 2-1. I want to change it. I think I'll say 3-2 France. I think like Mbappe is gonna score and then Messi's gonna score and then I could see like Giroud scoring and then I think France will make it 3-1. I could see Giroud scoring two potentially and then like Messi scores another. So you see he has 2 goals and then Giroud has 2 goals and Mbappe has 1. I could see that happening, and then France goes on to win their World Cup. I think France is gonna win. Most people are saying Argentina. I'm gonna go against that. I'm saying France. I'm saying France. Yeah, I think just on paper they have a better team. In general, I think they've had a better team. Like I said earlier, they know how to win. Like 80 said in the last video, like they know how to win, and I think that'll pay off here. I mean, Argentina has been to a World Cup final. I mean, that was all the way back in 2014. So most of these players in the Argentina squad right now weren't part of that. Just really Messi was, um, and a few others. But yeah, I think France is gonna win this one. I said that in the last video as well. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting final. I'm really excited, especially for this one. And then we have the third place game tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm excited for these games. Hopefully we get a good one. Hopefully we don't get like a blowout like the semifinal Argentina versus Croatia. That wasn't a good game because it was pretty much decided by like the 60th minute. Croatia wasn't doing anything. So yeah, I think these are two teams that are evenly matched, and I think we're gonna get a good game. This is a big matchup. Mbappe versus Messi. They're both PSG teammates. I don't know how their relationship is. I don't know if they I don't know if they have disputes with each other because I know in the beginning of the season they weren't really getting along at PSG. It's gonna be interesting. And like one has to win. So at the PSG training camp or whatever after the World Cup ends, one's gonna be mad and one's gonna be so happy. So that's gonna be interesting there. But yeah, it's pretty much it for today. I think, like I said, France is gonna win. Yeah, and hopefully it's a good final, and then and we see. I mean, history is gonna be made either way. Messi will get his first World Cup if he wins, and then Mbappe in France, like I said, they'll be the first team to win back-to-back World Cups since Brazil all those years ago. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be back tomorrow for the third place match. I think, yeah, third place match, Morocco versus Croatia, doing a reaction right after that game. I'm excited for that. Hopefully that's a good game too. And then I'll be back on Sunday after that. I'll be back on Sunday doing the reaction to the final, and then that'll be my final World Cup video. And then hopefully after that, I'll be continuing to doing soccer videos about like the Premier League. That starts up right like in just like 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks, or like right after Christmas. So wait, the Premier League season is almost a week away. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Hopefully, I can do more videos regarding that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.